It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Wins have eluded both of these teams through the first 4 weeks. It's an old-fashioned battle of the basement here in Week 5. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard
line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Mark the blue lane. Hey, Finte.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And this one is knocked away from the intended targets. Good start for the defense here. That incompletion brings up 2nd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking pass.
They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Headed out right. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Cut out left. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Gets to space right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. They give up the gut to Walker. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go. Third and less than a yard.
Yellow. Right side.
Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Titans nothing. Harrison Butker has become 14-6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. His first throw is an interception. Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on the opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. Taking a deep shot here. Wanted Rice, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Ready, get.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Come on, come on.
Ward in the pistol. Buying some time left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Noah Williams. And the Chiefs will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow.
Walker on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Right. Right.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. It looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stop, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Mahomes to throw on third and 1. He gets it to Rice. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Walker again. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. They tried for the end zone, but no luck yet, Brock. That forces 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
A 19-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
I think we're all a little surprised he was able to convert that try. It looked like they were not going to be able to get the ball down with that inaccurate snap. I don't talk about poise a lot of times for a kicker, but he just showed it and paid dividends.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets that one out of bounds in a great spot, just short of the opposing 30.
So by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over. A lot of the work in the field position already done.
That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time he was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans reduce the lead to just 4. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lays out left side and gets it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Yellow.
Now an inside give to Walker. Get some space. By a man, he's in the clear. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We've set it downs from 37. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got a man left. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Walker running to the right. Saw a lot of game right there up the middle, and he took advantage. 5-yard gain. Gives him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Running with Walker again. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Walker has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 9-point advantage. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Now on the return, here's DK. He's got a lane up past the 30. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6.
Touchdown, Titans.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's cut for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Walker now from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
There's a screen out for Walker. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent down by Cody Barton.
Second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
180!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Yellow!
First and goal. Here's Walker. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Now it's Mahomes. That one connects. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now.
Titans 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Now on the return, here's DK. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Past the 35. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They kick the running back in motion. From the red zone on first. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 1-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, it's Mahomes. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans add a great return to that turnover before they're finally stopped. Got it off off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. First plays a design run. And he ticks this one in for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take the lead just before halftime. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Yellow.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He's going deep. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Brings up third down and
one final shot before the half. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready up.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They get to Pollard from the gun. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Titans have a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready.
New set of downs from 37. Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. They cobble together a yard there. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And motion him out of the backfield left. First down throw here for Ward. Gets him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down at the 37. 26. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 here. Ward. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Again, Ward going to the air. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Panther 60.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
Yeah, that's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the line, right?
Drive begins with a walker run. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it could set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Really put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
53 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Handoff to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
16-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Right.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 33-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through, and the lead is back down to 9.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Now on the return, here's DK. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's Ward. That's him on the quick hitter. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Come on. Hey. 19, Tiger, 19.
That's complete right side. Past the 25. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
From the red zone now. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans take a 16-point lead.
Chiefs 26.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
How about that? Just 2 plays to get them into goal-to-go situation. And if this defense doesn't step up, we could see a touchdown right here.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. It's 2nd and goal.
Yellow, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they win for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game.
34. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
70.
From the gun, it's Ward. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Downfield to DK. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 27 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
First and 10, it's Pollard. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Ward setting up to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Moving right. Airs it out down this. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
He's got it. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Titans lead by 15 now.
49. Chiefs 34.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. back within one score. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
The score, Titans 49, Chiefs 41.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
7-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Come on. Six.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hold it ready.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Get it. 19 Tiger. Steady.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Fight on these two.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. To the air, Mahomes. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Mahomes now. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one connects. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you totally flip the field and the tone of this drive.
Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Makes the score Titans 56, Chiefs 48. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Okay, great.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Titans up by 8. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Back row 80. Go track. Go track. Let's go.
Again, a run with Pollard. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready up.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
They're going to pass it here. Gets him on the out route. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Kansas City.